Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear learners and viewers, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also well. This is Sami Malek, Senior English Teacher of Babasar Wazali High School. Welcome to my online class. Today I am going to teach you the rules of using punctuation marks so that you can write correct English without making any mistake. Dear learners, at first we have to know what is punctuation or what do we mean by punctuation. The word punctuation has derived from the Latin word punctum, which means point. According to P.K. De Sarkar, punctuation is the art of dividing sentences by points or stops so as to make the meaning clear. Dear learners, look at the board. Can you say what these marks are? These marks are called punctuation marks. These marks are called punctuation marks. If you do not know the rules of using punctuation marks well, you cannot write correct English at all. So, you have to know the rules of using punctuation marks very well. Notice the board. Full stop, comma, semicolon, colon, question mark, exclamation mark or note of exclamation, inverted comma or quotation mark, dash, hyphen, brackets. It is first brackets, it is second brackets, this is third brackets. Diamond brackets. It is called diamond brackets. Asterisks. Dear learners, notice the board. These marks are called terminal punctuation. These marks are called terminal punctuation. Terminal means the end. These terminal punctuation marks are used to end the sentences. I repeat it. These terminal punctuation marks are used to end the sentences. Now, I will discuss the rules of using full stop. Full stop or period. Full stop, this mark is called period in American English. Dear learners, full stop, this mark is called period in American English and it is called full stop in British English. Full stop represents the largest pause and After this mark, one must have a pose. Look at the board. Rule 1. He catches fish. Dear learners, he catches fish. This sentence has made a statement. The sentence which makes a statement or an assertion is called an assertive sentence. I repeat it, the sentence which makes a statement or an assertion is called an assertive sentence. The rule is full stop is used at the end of an assertive sentence. The rule is full stop is used at the end of an assertive sentence. So, full stop has been used after this sentence. Rule 2. Please help me. Dear learners, look at the sentence. Please help me. This sentence has expressed a request. The sentence which expresses request, order or command, advice, permission and proposal is called an imperative sentence. The rule is full stop is used at the end of an imperative sentence. I repeat it, the rule is full stop is used at the end of an imperative sentence. So, full stop has been used after this sentence. Rule 3. May Allah bless you. Dear learners, this sentence has expressed prayer. This sentence which expresses wish or desire, prayer or blessing is called an optative sentence. The rule is full stop is used at the end of an optative sentence. I repeat it, full stop is used at the end of an optative sentence. As the sentence is optative sentence, I have used full stop after this sentence. Rule 4. Dear learners, look at this address. It is Halal's email address. In this email address, full stop has been used. It is important for us to know that full stop is used to write an email address. I repeat it. It is important for us to know that full stop is used to write an email address. Rule 5. SC UK USA. Dear learners, notice the abbreviations. These are the abbreviations of the names of the country's academic degrees. The rule is full stop is used after abbreviation. I repeat it. The rule is full stop is used after abbreviation. So, full stop has been used after is abbreviation. Question mark. Dear learners, look at the example. What's your father's name? This sentence has asked a question to know someone's name. This sentence which asks a question about a person or a thing is called an interrogative sentence. The rule is question mark is used at the end of an interrogative sentence. I repeat it, the rule is question mark is used at the end of an interrogative sentence. As this sentence is an interrogative sentence, I have used question mark after this sentence. Exclamation mark. Now I will discuss the rules of using exclamation mark. What a huge snake it is. Dear learners, look at the sentence. This sentence has expressed sudden fear. This sentence which expresses a sudden emotion or a strong feeling is called an exclamatory sentence. So, exclamation mark has been used after this sentence. It is important for us to know that exclamation mark is used after an exclamatory sentence or interjection. I repeat it. Exclamation mark is used after an exclamatory sentence or an interjection. Dear learners, I will discuss the rest of the rules in the next class. I hope you will practice these rules at your home again and again. That's all for today.